Well, hello, good morning, no, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are.
Good midday.
Good midday. Right, is there anything good about it? Yeah, the whole market is
Oh,
crashing, and
yeah.
yeah, everything is doom and gloom. Or is it? What do you reckon, Maff?
Well, there might be good news.
Yeah, I know.
There just might be.
Yeah, no. You see, what happens is some you can tell by the thumbnail who set the live stream up. You know, if it's kind of like something you've never seen before, it's probably math. If it looks like one of my normal videos and then says live on it, it's probably me who's done it. You know, so 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 yeah, so math is the king of Google Nano Banana or whatever it is. Is that what you use?
Yeah, basically, it's through Perplexity AI.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's Nano Banana or whatever they've renamed it.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it's quite good.
Okay.
But
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I must get into it actually.
yeah. I mean, obviously, it so looks like AI. You can always tell. It's just like, you know, draw a picture that doesn't look like it was drawn by AI. It's like, right,
Yeah.
I'll get right on it, and then it draws a picture that totally looks like it's AI.
Yeah, no,
But hey, yeah.
someone's got six fingers, and you know, and,
Well, it's just something about the styling, isn't it? Quite can't quite put my finger on it, but is it people look plasticky? Well, it's a bull in that picture, I suppose. That's what it was. It's a plastic bull. You know.
um, it is anyway. Yeah, yes, it is. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, the point is, Math did create the title, and it did say, but there is. What did you say? A surprise or something? What was
No,
it?
well,
Oh,
not
there's good
really.
news. Good news.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you could view it as there's hopium. There's hopium on the horizon in the sunset, which the bull is
Okay.
running towards. Um,
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, yeah, that's what the bull was up to. Yeah.
yeah, well,
Got you.
it was meant to be the bull is running downhill, um, like, but then there's a sunrise kind of in front of it. So there's hope. But I suppose we can count ourselves lucky that that Nano Banana didn't draw the bull directly from behind. So that wouldn't have been a very flattering
No,
view. I think.
not really.
No,
No, it's not the best angle for a bull, is it? Really?
no, no.
And you know, and yeah. So let's say hello, hello, Alana. That's very cool to have you here. Nick, Alana beat you to it. Uh, oh, Math, who's that? Kaz. Oh yeah, oh here, Kaz. And WJM. Yes, welcome, doubly. We've had a little chat this morning, and WJM did take advantage of our Black Friday offer, and I've got prepared a little thingy for you, but it's not finished. But I'm going to play it and hope it's okay. I think it should be all right.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Let's try it. I've just rendered it like about 5 minutes ago. Is this good?
You're not selling it.
I know this could be a complete disaster, but I just wanted to give it a
It'll
go.
be great.
Right, let's play this and see what happens. The Black Friday sale is now live, and it's live until the end of November. This gives you a massive 40% discount on the annual fee. This means if you're paying in dollars, you're getting it for $49 a month. If you're paying in euros, it's 42 euros a month. And if you're paying in pounds, it's just £36 a month. This gives you full access to this amazing indicator and also full access to our Discord community. And this is where you can get trading ideas, discuss your trading ideas, ask questions. And remember, the only stupid question is the one you don't ask. We have this winning trade section here, which has some phenomenal wins like 73%, 24%, 114%, 47%, 20%. They keep going on. Some of the wins here are absolutely phenomenal. People are making lots of money in our Discord community. So if you want to become a profitable trader and you want to make your next trade profitable, head over to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. We'll see you over there. Oh, that was all right.
Yeah, that's good. I thought you could tell that the voice was AI.
I did actually make a version of me, like an AI version of me using what do you call it, Parrot AI, I think it is.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
But
Yeah.
it's weird though. You just sort of give it and you only wanted like 2 minutes of audio, so I just sort of said something, and then I kind of used it to as a bit of a laugh to advertise a friend of mine's like gig for his band, and
Yeah.
and I didn't tell him, and I said, Have a look at this ad I've made for you, and he recognised it wasn't me actually, and it was
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
partly because. Well, I'm from the Midlands, so I use a short A, so I say bath and things like that,
Yeah.
And I can't remember what I said now, but there's a word where I used a long A, like a bath, sort of like what you would, and and that gave it away completely. You thought like, hasn't got the Midlands
That
accent,
ain't him. Yeah.
but it
So
was close.
it wasn't even Uncanny Valley. It was just like not even close. Well, that just a giveaway, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it was close though. It was very close. Anyway, yeah, that is the offer anyway. So you're getting 40% off the annual fee, and that is insanely cheap. And I don't think we can ever offer that ever again. I don't think. I think that's never going to happen ever again. So
Yeah.
if you're on the fence,
Genuinely a once in a lifetime opportunity.
yeah. So if you're on the fence, don't be, because there's no need to be. Get off that fence and go over to savewithcrypto.org/QZ.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, everything's doom, isn't it? I did notice, however, this is the 4-hour time frame. Bitcoin USD index chart put on Quadzilla, and we have got the over here. It's quite hard to see actually because it's all a bit. Let's make it a bit more like that.
Sure.
So over here, right, we did have back here in May, we did have the formation of a Quadzilla bearish retracement level. Okay, now this has 3 steps. So basically, as the price was coming down here at the beginning of May, I'm gonna make it bigger. It drew in this.
You can always thicken the lines if you want in the settings. If it makes it easier to see. One to keep in mind for next time, maybe.
Yeah, I won't do it. Actually, I could do, I suppose, couldn't I? I suppose. So how to do that? I do that.
Scroll down a bit more. Down to the retracements bit, and then there you got line widths.
Okay. Well, let's just make these. I'll make them both a bit thicker. So I'll make make it like 3 and 2, just for the sake of the thingy. And I was also going to do something else as well. I was just going to make. Where do I make them a bit longer? Oh, it's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I also just want to extend the lines a little bit, just to sort of emphasize something. I'm just going to increase them a little bit. Okay, right. That's better. Okay. So what you can see here, as the price was coming down, we talk about the 3 steps often, and that is basically step 1 is like the price was coming down, and from where the retracement level appears, the price goes down. Okay, that's your step 1. That one always happens. Okay. Step 2 is when the price returns to that retracement level. Okay,
or a little bit further.
Or a little bit further. In this case, hang on, where was it? Right. In this, I suppose in this case, it was, well, it's wherever you want it. Really, it's probably like the all-time high, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, a little bit further there is quite a bit further.
Right. So
which is fine. It's a biblical trade, isn't it?
Right. So that is your step 2, right? Now step 3 completes when the price comes back to this retracement line. Now the fact that it stopped drawing doesn't mean that it's irrelevant or not complete. It means it's just stopped drawing. It's a limitation of a few things, but step 3 will complete when the price comes down from there, or even there, but comes down to that level there. We're pretty near there.
Yeah. So that could be seen as a potential support line. What line was that? Is that about 95?
No, about 95, 95.5.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I could really see that. I mean, the trouble with these, in that sense, is kind of viewing them. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that I think possibly that's the real support line.
That's what I was going to. That's what I was going to come to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll let you do that then. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
It sounds like you got it covered. Yeah.
Right. However, we do have other support lines further down. Right. So we have this one here at 82.9. We've even got ones here that go much lower, but they're from like 2024. So I don't know. That might be asking a bit too much, really. So that's not brilliant, is it? For the price of everything, really. Now the only thing about all this is I think, you know, the whole thing is news driven, isn't it? Because I think everybody wanted, you know, the government, US government, sort of coming back to life to be good news. But what I think what I understand what it meant is, like, all of a sudden we've now got the data that they've been withholding for the past 3 weeks or whatever, and some of it wasn't so good, and some of it is looking like there might not be a rate cut in December, that kind of stuff. That's very briefly what I was understood from the 10 minutes I studied. That was just from the 10 minutes I studied about it this morning. But
that seems pretty astute, actually, I think. So I'll go into a bit of that.
So do you have do you have some? So I'm just trying to find my thingy. Just
beg your pardon.
so
where's it gone?
So is it
tends to wander off sometimes if I don't watch it.
So I think probably it's time for this. So basically, that's the end of my TA. Is it's going to go down even more, and it's all over. But I'm pretty sure that maff has an alternative view, maybe.
Well, yeah. So this is switching from the doom and gloom to the hopium, first bit of hopium, because there's something that WJM just mentioned in the Discord, where he's just newly joined. Welcome. So he was sort of asking about, well, is this basically, you know, the end of the bull market? Are we now in a bear market, and so on? It kind of got me thinking about that. I mean, even if it's a bear market, this isn't the good news that I was talking about, by the way, but this is more the copium. So we've got copium, and then we'll have the hopium. So even if this is a bear market, we'll continue to basically print money. So by trading with Quadzilla. Did we talk about this, by the way?
You did.
The 40% off Black Friday deal. So yeah. So that's there, obviously, and it's just bear markets are amazing for making money with the trading, because I think they're actually a lot easier to trade than bull markets, because bull markets tend to go into, like, you know, price discovery, and you don't quite know exactly what's going, when's the next pullback going to be and so on. Bear markets are so much easier because obviously the predominant trend is down, but there's kind of bouncing around within an existing price history. So it's much easier to trade, and also something like Quadzilla can just help a bundle with that. So this so Bitcoin on the daily just here. I think so. I drew this in the other day, and this was kind of the bullish case. Essentially, that so when we were down here, actually that was Wednesday, wasn't it? Was that? Oh, actually, was I even in the live stream on Wednesday? I think possibly not. So
no, you weren't actually. So yeah, it must have been
so Tuesday or Thursday or something. So sometime I drew that anyway.
the
The other day, yeah. So the idea with this was that to kind of get back up to here, we would expect, or really Bitcoin would need to do something like that, expect a bit of a down, and then range its way up to sort of find its way up to fresh all-time highs, which I kind of wonder now if we're going to see this year. I think obviously we'll still see them, but it's just going to be next year, this year, or early into next year, or something along those lines. So it very nicely followed the pattern here, and then just kind of crash-olaed a bit down to, it came down to there, but just carried on. It's like, whoa, stop. But yeah, so I'll get rid of that now. All of them. Is there a way to just, I suppose I can just do that. Destroy all of my TA as well. Mind you, those arrows were the TA. So, oh my gosh, that's just painful to see, isn't it? Yeah, this is the good news stuff. Just staring at that and lamenting. Yeah. Okay. So, what we have got, I mean, so the short-term view initially is that, are we going to see a bounce here at all? I'm not sure if we are for a little while. There's a thing about, so obviously with the weekly 50 MA, the price very much needs to sort of, or we need to kind of close the week above that if there's to be any real hope of a strong continuation to the upside for Q4. And it's looking less and less likely because it would have to get. Well, actually, should we just add that in? I don't think we actually got that. This wasn't very well prepared, was it? Moving. Okay, moving average. Let's make it a 50. It was a 50, wasn't it?
what, the one that everyone looks at?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's 50
50 MA, isn't it?
MA, yeah.
Yeah, on the weekly. It's one of those ones where, yeah, it's become so sort of noticed and commented on that it almost just kind of disproves itself, is a victim of its own success in that sense. But yeah, just whoomp way below. That's obviously also, I mean, it might help a bit, it's starting to come down, but it's looking so like not great, not healthy that like even there, so 7% so far drop below it. So end of week is, well, in 2 days. So it's got a couple of days to do it. It's might have a bit of a weekend pump, but it's got to just do something pretty drastic there, isn't it? I think that level was going to be kind of a bit of a line in the sand, the sort of hundreds, well, just above 100.5 maybe. It's blasted down. Well, it kind of came down up again and blasted down again. So yeah, in terms of just is the bull market over? The view it could be viewed that smart money, as it were, knew back here that was the all-time high, that was the market cycle peak, and everything is going to be kind of done there. So there's a sense that maybe retail. Ooh, that's us. Ooh, we got to mention. So us lot, where kind of, because we've been like more hoping that wasn't the the cycle top, and just like it's going to turn around, surely, and maybe starting to catch on now that actually was. So there's a bit of a danger that now we start to look at this and think like, oh right, gosh, better start shorting then. So from that point of view, you might expect a bit of the reverse, like a recovery pump to happen, and everyone who is now leaping, kind of catching the falling knife, to get in on the big short, will get stopped out. It's the old Max Payne kind of thing that the Bitcoin likes to do. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. That if it's like, oh great, let's dive in and start shorting. Well, where are there? So kind of want to wait for things to maybe start ranging again in something that's maybe a bit less than that. Because if the range at the moment is kind of that, we kind of want something that's more just like that to be trading effectively on it, really, bit more safely. Or maybe another way to look at it, if you're going to be shorting it, keep the stop loss above fairly tight on that, and expect some kind of just surprise pump to the upside. Danger there, of course, then, is that we're all like, we are so back, especially if it gets above the 50 MA by the end of the week. We might reasonably think that like we are so back at that point. So yeah. So this, actually, what Cyprian said, TA is not working at the moment. Don't you be humble now. You make a good point there. So mini bear market, yeah. I think it's potentially that, because if I put this back on, what we've essentially got is, what have we got? So if this is basically an extended market cycle now that has gone from 4 years to 5 years, which is looking increasingly the case, so then what we might well see is we're going to draw in some sort of trend. Like, oh, did I have that on this one? Oh yeah, actually, yeah. If I was going to zap a lot of these lines just for a second. If I put in a trend line, so Bitcoin on the weekly, which I was just looking at anyway, but coming back here round about to this, was that October 23, mid-October, draw a line up, kind of that. Where's a good place to put it? I think I've just done it wrong. Is it that? Trying to get a good line. It ain't great. Anyway, you kind of get the idea roughly that it's kind of that. So, multi-year-ish, yeah, I suppose it is multi-year trend line on the ascendancy. We haven't touched down on that line yet. Each of these other times that we have, apart from that's just weird. Each other time, we've kind of reacted to the upside pretty strongly, boink, 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 which has been kind of nice. So that could still happen again, because that's looking like a mini bear market has already happened. So it could should I draw it? I feel like I should do more of that. This one kind of. Sorry, I'm just going to get rid of the. Oh no, I won't do that. Okay. Yeah, so we kind of had that down, and then up, again. So this one might expect to see that, because why the hell not? So, and if this is an extended bull market, or rather extended overall market cycle thing, then like if it's now 5 years rather than 4, which I think it's kind of because of the US what do they print? Like, their debt notes maturity thing, so that matures now over 5 years instead of 4 years. So I think if that has now affected the business cycle, such that it's now a 5-year business cycle, then could well expect this to extend kind of into 2026. So I don't see why not.
Okay.
And so that's the good news, everyone. There's hopium. But it does mean that, exactly as what Cyprian Bro just said, that we're now kind of in a bit of a mini bear market. But overall, so yeah, it probably means that was the cycle high for 2025. We've already had that, so we may not see that level regained this year, but we could well see this kind of extend into kind of, where am I at? June? Yeah, probably like maybe midway-ish through next year. So printing a cycle high that's maybe more up here, 140-ish, maybe that seems. Actually, where would that go? I'm going to draw another dubious trend line in this. That's totally wrong. Try that again. Actually, draw what I see rather than what I want to see. It's kind of that, isn't it? Ish. May, June. So that would be kind of 144, 145-ish halfway through next year, if it works out this way. So, I mean, what's interesting with this is that overall, if I drew it a bit better, this actually would be kind of a parallel channel, more or less. Is that, or what is that? Is that a what's the wedge thing? The narrowing wedge.
It's called
ascending wedge, I guess.
Ascending wedge. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So is that bearish or bullish generally? It's bearish, isn't it?
It's bearish, yeah. It sometimes drops out at the bottom, and then that's it. It's all over.
Yeah. Sayonara, and so on. So maybe it isn't though. Maybe it's just that I've drawn my trend lines wonky. So yeah. If this is the case, then you might see kind of a bounce would be run about there. That's funnily enough, 94, 95. Wasn't that what you were talking about just now?
Kind of, yeah.
As a potential bounce level.
Well, that was more like, wasn't that more like completing that
the retracement
step 3, which wasn't necessarily bouncy, was it? It just means it's going there.
Yeah, true. I mean, we might well see a wick down. Keep in mind this on the weekly. So during that week, we could plunge some way below that, and then kind of recover and come back up and complete the weekly candle body above this magic hopium trend line. But I think so. Yeah, there's so much still in the economy that's and just the macroeconomic landscape that's still kind of bullish. But it's, as I was saying the other day, that it just feels like that stuff needs time to play out properly. That they've only just started the tiny snowball rolling at the top of the hill. It needs time to roll down and turn into a big avalanche of snowballs, and so this seems very.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to distract you, so I won't.
All right, one quick thing then would be that there's also the thing about the 18-year business cycle as well, like tied in with the housing market. I haven't actually got a screenshot lined up of that, but that was looking like that would top either next year or possibly the year after, early 2027, and then after that it really is kind of like everything then plunges downhill for a good few years. So if this is going to happen, it kind of needs to be very soon. I mean, very soon, as in like, within the first half of next year. But just got a feeling about this. That and especially talking about the pump that this kind of recovery pump that could happen and just stops everyone out. Everyone who's kind of diving into highly leveraged shorts at around this time, kind of recognizing a bit late, maybe like me, that that's basically it for this year, and that we're now in a bit of a bear market, so yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, distraction.
No, I was just going to be stupid, really. I was just going to say that I've actually tried to do that snowball thing, and even in the Alps, and it just doesn't work. You can't get one rolling.
How many alpine villages did you manage to wipe out though? Because that's where you get the most points, isn't it?
I couldn't even get a modest size one to start rolling, and when it did, it kind of went along for so far and then just stopped. Even on quite a steep mountain. Anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, if you get a couple of alpine shepherds, I don't know. Okay, that's pretty impressive then. Yeah, but, that's your other YouTube channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, save with snowballs.
I actually saw I saw an ad on a bus stop this morning, and I don't know what it was talking about, but it said save with strain, and I was thinking, what does that mean? Anyway, strain. I don't know.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know. I'll have to go past it and find it again and work out what it's about. It was just I saw it and I thought I just recognised the first two words and thought well, it's not an uncommon first two words, is it? But I was thinking that's not a catchy thing anyway. And I don't know what it was advertising. So
was it? I mean, it wasn't like something to do with trains. That just spelled something like slightly dyslexic spelling or something.
I don't know.
They didn't proofread it before putting the ad out.
But that's definitely not the case, though. 'Cause I went on a train ride the other day. I went 10 miles and it cost me like £7, and I was thinking that's not cheap,
No, it's got ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think Jersey Rig, hello. Is that actually you? And are you in the shower there? I'm not sure. I don't think I want to know, but so all right. Anyway, distracted by your avatar there. Three moves to the upside is a reversal. Yes, I think you're right. I think, in fact, now you mention it, I think what we have also been seeing is kind of there's been like three moves to the downside generally. So if I go back to the daily, I think that this was kind of what a lot of people were noting. That there was a thing about the three black crows, which nobody wanted to hear. Nobody likes to hear about black crows, do they? Because so when we got to that cycle top, there was, just going to temporarily switch it off, sacrilege. So cycle top, had a bearish candle down, another bearish candle down, and another bearish candle down. This recovery candle didn't really count because it's engulfed by what followed anyway, but it didn't engulf that one. It didn't recover past where this bearish candle began. So, bear. Starting to sing a nursery rhyme or something. And similarly back here, this is another kind of similar three candle capitulation, sign of a reversal. So bear doesn't really count for anything. Bear, and then boom down. Then I mean that one kind of recovered a bit, but it wasn't good enough, to continue up at that point. It needed more consolidation and recovery time, and eventually came back up. You can kind of see it like with other tops. I mean, this one a bit different because it had that that going on, but just about bear. Or should I say crow? Actually, core. No, core. Uh, uh, that's how we get really kind of slick with the TA on these things. So, but then the final core wasn't very convincing. So we had a bit of recovery, but then down anyway. Where there've been some like big tops here. Another one, big top that was at 108, and 3 down, and then continuation down, and then the kind of attempted recovery, and then just down anyway, and more consolidation until it could find its way up again. It's just when it happens, you kind of see that pattern over and over. So, and you also kind of see it on the lower time frames as well. So like, see, yeah, there's a top, especially when there's the very just spiky candle wick marking the top, followed by 3 down. I'd say that's happened with this attempted recovery. So obviously there we had the one I was pointing out, obviously the 3 down attempted recovery failed, but you'd kind of, once you recognise a pattern, which I didn't really at the time, or put some add some gravity to the pattern and meaning and take note of it, which I wasn't doing. So yeah, that came down. So then you would kind of know that this recovery was just a bit of a fake out. It's going to be a failed attempt, and then down anyway. Same things before, but and down. This, you could view this as a bit of a top as well. 3 down, fake out. Funnily enough, a bit like Elliott waves, really. It's kind of what they do, and down. And 3 down, attempt recovery, and down again. It's just going to be that, isn't it? Until we see some march. My God, that's just disappearing into the abyss, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Bloody hell, yeah. Come on, go up. So
what do you reckon then for a bottom? If it was just, it's got it.
Well,
I think it's going like, how far is it going?
Well, it's local bottom, or just because like
just. I mean, I'm just looking back in April when we had that kind of. There was a dump around. When was it? April. That was 7th of April was a big dump, and then after that it went up quite a bit, and then it was around about like 94.8 sort of thing. There was a bit of action. So I'm not sure where you are there.
Sorry, so I got distracted just measuring things. So back in April. Is that?
Oh no, more May actually, sort of thing. I'm just thinking there was definitely there's been quite a lot of action around this sort of level we're at now, hasn't there?
Yeah, 93, 94, between 93 and 95, I guess.
Yeah.
So is that a ray? Where the hell is it? Where's it gone? That one, horizontal ray. Pew pew pew. It was here, wasn't it? So don't know, there-ish. And then, in fact, yeah, round about there. Yeah, I see what you mean. So that maybe around about there.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah, not sure how strong it will be though.
No. Trouble is, oh look at that! That's beautiful. Oh my God, that retracement level. Just trade that mofo, because that's bang on. We need something like that here. We need the retracement level that you were pointing out earlier kind of needs a bit of a pinpoint touch and recovery from there, doesn't it?
Was that was 4? That was 4 hour, wasn't it? I think, was it? No, I can't remember. Oh, it's different. So I'm looking at the Bybit chart now. That's not the same.
Actually, yeah, okay. I'll bring that up.
Well, no, I think you're better off on the index
Okay.
one first.
Sure.
I'll flick to that one.
Sure. I guess it's not showing that that retracement level on this. Oh, is it that? Oh no, that's kind of up, isn't it? That one came true. Wow. Okay. It's really important with these to not to discount them after they've kind of just stopped plotting. Because like if I had a continuation ray onto that, make it red, because that, which is at 107.1, is just true, isn't it? So the price is going to, that was in its step 3, saying the price is going to come down and just expect to be bearish at that point, really, if it touches there. So when it bounced, that kind of acted as a bit of a support level, and then just crashed on down through. So bearish retracement. So yeah, I mean, I think all we can really do is draw lines in the sand, can't we? And say like, well, if it holds this level, then this might happen. If it holds this next level down, that might happen, and so on. We've got that. That one's been ever present, isn't it? Lurking, 82.8. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm fancying now. 82.8. God, that sounds a long way away, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'd say if it drops below this liquidity area here, then that's going to look very likely, especially because it lines up with this liquidity area. So I think they're in confluence with each other at the moment. So yeah. So what I was going to look at as well, if I can find the thing. So, did I mention Quadzilla? It's right, going back to that. Did I mention? Blah, blah. Okay, we'll find the right thing. I guess we talked about this. So interestingly, like now that we're shorting, the daily exchange volume is starting to curve up. Isn't that interesting? So, but obviously it's all shorting. So there was, what was this? Oh yeah. Here you go. Here's the good news. There's a AI picture of a kitten.
Okay.
But this just came up because there was slightly. I know we don't do memes here, but there's a slightly memeable. Like Elon Musk with Grokkipedia, and he's going to rename it to Encyclopedia Galactica.
Okay.
And then someone posted a thing that that Musk reposted, but with a typo says Galactica. So that became the thing. Yeah, it's any excuse for kitten memes, I suppose. But yeah, this excuse me, this happened this week, didn't it? The dinner thing with Trump and the usual suspects, really, like Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon, blah blah blah. So I think that was Wednesday, where they had a nice dinner. Apparently, this little piggy had roast beef and so on. I'm not sure which one went. Well, anyway, get the idea. Yeah. Let's not go there. So, and kind of obviously what we're seeing now with this, I think that was already on the cards. That was already happening, but just what happened then? So Wall Street leaders, so that obviously JP Morgan, Chase CEO, blah 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 blah, Goldman Sachs, and so on. So kind of in the context of recent Democratic election victories, has that happened? I suppose there have been a few. There's discontent, isn't there, in the US about the economy? I think just affordability, economic pain. There's been obviously the lengthy US government shutdown. I mean, who's to blame over that? You know, that could turn into a whole political thing about just was it really the Republicans? Were the Democrats? And that could go back and forth quite a lot, I think. But you know, obviously, just inflation, tariffs, that China tariff tweet thing kind of killed the markets, really, didn't it? At that point, and it kind of didn't really recover after that. It just took the wind out of the sails. So good things though, I suppose. Like, you know, tariff or ostensibly over deregulation. You know, sort of crypto-friendly measures coming in, generally business-friendly measures, I think. But as I was saying, that those things do kind of take time to play out. There have been some ridiculous things like this 50-year mortgage plan in the US, which, I don't know, just seems a bit a bit gruesome, a bit ghoulish in my mind. A 50-year mortgage. So well, just keep.
It's like your entire life, isn't it? Really, on
yeah,
this, isn't it?
Yeah. Just keeping people in kind of debt slavery for. I'll talk about being, you know, demonetization buzzwords and things, but yeah.
That's it, done now.
yeah, damage is done. We can just say whatever we want now.
So you want.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, what's going to be next, though? You know, it's going to be like posthumous mortgages. It wouldn't surprise me if we start to see a 70-year mortgage or 100-year mortgage coming up next. So it'll be something like the it goes to the offspring or whoever inherits the house.
Yeah.
They pick up the mortgage and carry on. Or if there's no one for it to go to, the bank just has the house back, and they, you know, off they go again. They sell it and start another 100-year mortgage. I could really see that happening next. It's a bit of a slippery slope in the indentured debt world.
It's either going to be that, or it's going to be like you're going to have houses where like you have like 4 generations in the one house, isn't it? I mean, you know, because I mean that used to happen a lot in France. Our neighbours, there was 4 generations there. It was really bizarre. It was, you know.
I actually quite liked that aspect. I think
it just kind of makes sense economically.
Yeah, economically, but there's also this like, I mean, there's an irony to it about the reason why it could start happening again, or maybe already has started happening again. But yeah, it's kind of the stable family thing, isn't it? Like, so you get the multi-generations providing like familial, is that right? Familial support and so on. But just heck of a shame about the thing that's kind of causing that, I suppose. But yeah, so what else? Oh, excuse me, stomach's rumbling. All right. JP Morgan has pledged $1.5 trillion of supply chain investment to critical sectors. Well, that's nice of them. Obviously, they'll make back a lot more than the $1.5 trillion. So that's astute of them. Really, they're pledging $1.5 trillion of support, but really it's $1.5 trillion of debt that has to be paid back to JP Morgan by industry and so on, and government, etc. So yeah. Anyway, there's a bit slightly aimless-ish ramble there, but what have we got? So Cyprian, 92k first zone for a bottom. I quite agree. Where's 92? Yeah. Kind of ties in with this, I think, doesn't it, as well? You could sort of see that. And we're not that far off it. That's scary, because like, it seems like not so long ago we were up here kind of saying like, well, you know, when we eventually enter a bear market, we'll be down here, you know, and but you know, that'll be in a couple of years, and then into the next bull market. But whoom, it's like blink, and we're down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
It's
2
insane.
weeks later. 2 weeks later, here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see why people think it is all over, actually, because this is kind of how it started in 2021, wasn't it? You know, sort of, you know, it kept going lower and never getting back there, and
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I don't know really.
Yeah, I think the issue, though, I think is it's obviously, as I said before, certain key groups or key people were already seeing that it was over, kind of up here, and probably had already kind of entered in their swing shorts even.
Shorts,
Yeah, and just prepared accordingly. So, and anyone like us really is only just kind of recognising. Well, I don't know. We were talking about this, weren't we? That could potentially be happening. But just generally kind of providing the a mix of the bullish case and the bearish case.
yeah.
But yeah, so anyone who's kind of looking at this now and thinking, oh well, basically is that over then? It's probably not. It's not too late to prepare for it. I think, as I was saying, the main thing is just not now leaping into a leverage short, because yeah, I think we're going to see a bounce. I think, but is it just going to be one like that, and then further down, or is it going to be just one like that?
I mean, it's doing that thing right now, isn't it? Sort of like, you know, you can see it's come up sort of a little bit in the last few minutes, but you know, it's just going to do that, isn't it? Where it sort of just goes up a little bit and then flops over again.
Yeah.
But the really annoying thing was I was actually in a short yesterday, and I'm just not very good at shorting because I need to get better at it, because
do the other thing about inverting the chart, do you think?
That just seems daft to me. It seems like I don't know. It's like you know, getting in a car with a map and having the map upside down, because that's the way you're going.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. I can't stand that. People who can't read a map without doing that, just
without turning it upside down.
You know,
I know.
yeah.
I know. My missus used to do that, and said, I'm not sure where we're going. I said, because you got the map upside down, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the way we're going anyway. But what was I going to say? Something. It was to do with. No, I was just looking at this chart. Been a bit mesmerised by it. Oh no, I was in the short, but I'm just not very good at it, because, like, you know, when it's an asset that I think overall should go up, you know, when it starts to see the tiniest bit of life, I close my short, and I'm not very good at having the sort of conviction to sort of think, yeah, that's going to go down another 10 grand or something. I don't know.
I mean, did you think that it might?
Well, I was kind of short and long at the same time, really. So I had a kind of like long going, sort of thinking like, okay, well, I'm looking for like pullbacks and stuff like that, which is what I was doing. I was just doing like little scalps, like what you're seeing here, you know, the sort of where it's just going up like 1%. And at the same time, I had a bigger short on all the time, and then it started looking. It was when it went up yesterday afternoon, I think it was. It went up to like 105 or something, or was that in the morning? I can't remember. But it's when it did that, and I thought, oh no, it's going back up now. And then I just didn't believe that it would go down, you know, even though I kind of knew it probably. I did know. I don't know. I'm not very good at. Not very good at.
I know what you mean. Just having the conviction to trust your TA and the gut feeling and so on.
Yeah, I can do it the other way around. When I'm going long, I can think, oh yeah, it's going to go up now, and you know, actually, no, to be honest, I normally get it wrong then, because I do the same thing. I think, okay, that's all over now, and then it goes up another 10 grand, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kind of taking profit too early is a bit of a problem I've got.
So Cyprian was just saying similar when opened yesterday. 100x short.
And
So 100 on ETH at 344 and closed it right before the big dump. Yeah.
yeah, I did something similar. Really. Well, not stupid leverage like that, but I was in a similar position. Actually, it was quite high. I think I was like 25x or something like that. But
Yeah.
it was looking great, you know. And then I thought, nah, that's not. It's finished going down now. And then it dumped, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, our old friend over on Twitch, the spammer.
Oh yeah.
Welcome, sir, or madam, or it. Welcome, bot.
I think it's just it, isn't it? The spammer. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like saying hi to an old friend, isn't it? Really, just feel a bit fond of them. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
They're trying hard, you know. Just got to give them credit.
I won't be going to stream Boo or whatever it is to get
whatever to get remove the space. Oh, cheap viewers. Oh, you can buy cheap viewers. I need a viewer. Okay.
We don't want cheap viewers.
No, we've got our viewers are classy. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've got classy, high quality viewers here.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Don't want cheap ones. Excellent. Oh, by the way, if you're watching, by the way, please do give the streamer a great big like, please.
Yeah. Don't be cheap. Don't cheap out on us.
Don't be cheap. Give us your likes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Are we done?
I don't really know what to do. Really, I don't know. Trading wise, I think I just need to sit on my hands for a bit, don't I? I think
yeah. Probably, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, so what else have we got? Here's Hopium. We've got our Trump light.
Trump light.
British MP Nigel Farage says new bill will slash Bitcoin taxes and establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. We're saved. That's awesome.
Oh well, that's all right then.
It's got to wait 4 years for him to be in a position to do that, and then it might be just in time for the next bull market.
I don't trust that bloke though.
Does anyone? But
no. But
it was that. I mean, the politics aside, it's just. I think that this will be kind of. It's nice that at least some MPs are talking about Bitcoin in a positive way. I think in terms of regulation and so on.
That's only because he wants people to vote for him, though, isn't it?
Well, it's true. Well, it's kind of what Trump did as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, longs versus shorts. We should see something really obvious stand out from this. Was that what you expected? A massive longs building? Is that what that's saying? Am I reading that the right way around?
I don't really know the site. That's what it
seems like.
Looks like.
Yeah. Good if that's the case. I mean, we could look at this. We give that this Bitcoin on the 3-day, whatever. Give that a refresh. Yeah. Because I do remember seeing this, being vague about the timeline again, but the other day, actually it may have been yesterday morning, thinking like, there seems to be a lot of liquidity down here that kind of looks like it kind of wants to be eaten up. I think the price is maybe around there at that point, and thinking like so, and I don't think that this was like obviously visible above at the time, but yeah, so that's very nearly eaten up, isn't it? Assuming we don't then drop down to there. So we're looking at kind of 94.2. This lot would be down, then off the chart. But that suggests that we might see a sudden kind of recovery to the upside. I don't think it will be like the recovery and we are so back and game on and so on. But it'll be a pump, which might bring us kind of up through at least back up to the 100k mark.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine there's probably a lot of people doing like late shorts, aren't there here? Which it makes sense for them to get kind of wrecked, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
like a big short squeeze. Well, what it
Yeah,
really is it needs Sailor to get his wallet out and you know, rather than buying Bitcoin at 125k, you could actually get some now at 95. You know, and
the timing would be nice if he just
save himself 30 grand. You know,
yeah.
and yeah, that's what you need, isn't it? But he only does that on Sundays, doesn't he?
Oh, to think he actually has his phone while in the bath or something, having a Sunday bath.
I don't know, it's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
They sort of do it. He does it at weekends, doesn't it? Well, you sometimes see that stair step up, don't you? Sort of.
Yeah, there's definite pattern. It's recognisable for sure. Yeah, so I think that's kind of that could be a bit of like weekend hopium at least. That's kind of on its way up.
Yeah, it's probably too cheap for Sailor though, isn't it? And he likes to buy it expensive. You know.
Yeah, it's true. He only likes classy Bitcoin, and it's above 100k.
Yeah, he probably thinks it's worth more if you pay a lot for it.
Well, exactly. Yeah, worth more long term.
Yeah, it's better Bitcoin. That is, you know.
Yeah, sort of gold plated.
Actually, I was thinking, you know, as I was driving past a petrol station this morning, and I was thinking, do you remember back in the? Well, I know I'm slightly older than you, but like when we were teenagers or whatever, you know, there used to be ads on TV for like different kinds of petrol. Like there'd be like kind of, you know, put a Tiger in your tank.
Yeah. I remember that.
Get Esso or Jet or you know, say like different kind of petrol. So people actually believed there was different kinds of petrol that you could put in your car that would, you know, improve the performance. It all comes from the same tanker. You know, it's the same tanker that goes around to all the different places. So it's the same petrol.
So petrol was always fungible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's literally like, you know, I only know because a mate of mine had a garage, you know, and his was like an Esso garage, and like he said, yeah, it's the same tanker that does like, you know, the Jet one down the road, and then the BP ones.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the different brands. So like, so God, so much just comes down to marketing, doesn't it? It's mad.
Yeah. Because I actually know people who didn't used to buy like, you know, supermarket petrol because they thought it's not as good.
Yeah.
And,
none of this Sainsbury's or Asda petrol.
yeah, I'm
going to get Waitrose petrol.
Yeah.
1.5 times the price. You know.
Yeah, or Esso because they know what they're doing. You know, it's like it all comes from the same place.
I like the logo.
Yeah, bad, isn't it? Imagine that.
Yeah,
imagine that having a preference. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's it isn't quite the free market then, is it? It's more the captured market, I'd say. Which is, you know, got to fill the car with something.
Yeah.
But if all they got to compete with is the marketing, then that ain't great. Yeah.
Anyway.
So, but yeah, Bitcoin. I think maybe Bitcoin should be non-fungible, so that you can buy gold-plated Bitcoins.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And Sailor would just be buying those. So like even when the price is down at like 50k, he'd be buying the the gold-plated Bitcoins at 100k plus. So.
Yeah, and there was all this stuff yesterday, wasn't there, about this Michael Burry and people like that. I mean, the point is, I mean, it's not just the crypto market that's knackered at the moment. It's like, you know, it's the whole, you know, the whole stock market and everything's in a bit of a mess, isn't it? I did notice the pound's down against the euro, actually. Sort of, that's a thing as well. Yeah,
probably good if you're selling from. I mean, I assume it's also down against the dollar. Then is it just generally that the pound is down, not the euro is up as such?
Yeah. So if you're buying Quadzilla, then we did sort out the prices about a month ago, you know, for the different currencies and stuff. So if you are in the UK, you're probably getting a bargain then.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Yeah.
No, it'd be the other way around. So because if you're selling dollars, then you kind of want the dollar to be stronger because like Yeah, because you
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
because convert a dollar into lots of little pounds. It's the way to
Right.
think about it. So
So it's the euro, it's the euro people who are getting the bargain at the moment. It's all a bargain. It's massively cheap.
I think actually the UK people will be getting the bargain.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so because I was thinking like, not that this would be a very good time to sell at all, but I was thinking if I kind of sold off a very small amount of spot crypto, would this be a good time into, like, would I sell it into pounds right now, or just sell it into dollars and then, or into USDT, and then kind of convert that into pounds. So if the dollar is stronger than the pound, then maybe that would be the right to do it right now.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so Cyprian was just saying I sent the proof of my bad timing closing the short into the Discord. So I really hope you are still in a decent profit there with your 100x short, because that with that kind of leverage, you really don't want to be in a loss, do you? So have a look in a bit and see that. So hello CD, good to see you here.
I've found it. Yeah, it's all right. Hang on. I can.
Shall I show it on here?
Oh yeah, you can if you want. Yeah, it's the last. Yeah, I was. Yeah, sorry, you're.
Bring it along like that. Sorry,
Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, considering. I mean, I think T-Merc beat you with his 300x. I'm actually along. Blimey, that was bleeding brave. To be fair, I mean, just absolutely congrats on that. Just having the balls to long into the market at the moment at 300x.
So Cyprian's short was actually from. It was from. Oh, it was Ethereum. Yeah, it's from 3428 to 3416. Oh, blimey, 100x, 28%. That's insane.
That's probably if you got the balls to do it, and the tight stop losses, then that's probably the way to do it. Wouldn't recommend, but if you can do it, then absolutely more power to you, I think. So, is it all over? Well, I think we're about to wrap up, if that's what you mean. But yeah, generally it probably is. I think no. I think we still got bounces on the horizon coming up, and
it's going to be like. I think it's going to be a bit like the sort of cartoon guy who falls off a cliff, isn't it? And sort of like and then sort of finds a little ledge and then thinks he's safe and then he falls off again, and it might be a little bit like that down to about I don't know. I don't know. I
down to some low number, I guess.
Yeah, I'm liking the 92 sort of area. I don't know, but it could go lower. Yeah. I think you really need to wait until you've seen basically a higher low, isn't it? That's what you need. A higher low on a reasonable time frame. I think
that's so low at the moment. That's it shouldn't be too difficult. Bleeding heck.
I know.
So how long's that 4 hour got left? It's it's only an hour into it, really, isn't it? So yeah, if this can just at least close above that line, so that can actually be a support line, that would be nice. Just a quick reminder that was kind of from this liquidity over here. So yeah, if you can has it already done it? Or is it just the fact that I narrowed the... Where's it going? Oh no, it's still just below it. Should I just do this? There we go. Now it's a support line. So yeah, if we can close, just stay above that line, then we're good. You know, maybe see a double bottom happen and up.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know. What time's it now? So it's like an hour and a quarter for thingy open, isn't it? Oh, hang
yeah.
on.
The
Do
New
we
York
get some
Open.
news? Oh, actually, we get PPI. Is that going to happen?
Oh yeah, because they've opened up again, haven't they?
I don't
So
know
what?
if that's. It should be today.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I wondered if that dinner, that Trump dinner with Jamie Dimon and so on, was maybe there was some negativity after that. Maybe they got into a food fight over just things like so it's all of these different things like the PPI results, you know, year on year, blah de blahs and things that weren't being announced because the data was apparently not there. Maybe they got kind of let in on some of that data, probably highly illegal to do it that way behind closed doors, but you kind of
Right.
suspect. And I kind of wonder if that's, I mean, it's pure speculation, but I wonder if that's what's just kind of driven, you know, like this, um, potentially.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But
Who
it could
knows?
also simply be that maybe there's lots of buying going to be happening kind of around here. We kind of want, I think, really, we want a sharp bounce up from that. We don't really want that to be just kind of sideways, you know, gathering for too long.
Maybe something will happen in 15 minutes, whatever.
Yeah,
I need to go, unfortunately, but yeah, that's
likewise. I do have a bit of a feeling that it's going to drop further though. Having said that, because the US market has had a bit of a nasty habit of doing that, isn't it? Just this last week or two, especially, like any gains that the European market has been making in UK Europe hours, the US then just seems to wipe out those gains in short shrift and drop further. But so I do hope they break that habit, like, you know, from today really, and start sending it, you know. But yeah, potentially a bit more downside. Maybe if we're lucky, it'll only come down to that lower level of this liquidity area, 93.5, 93.4, and up. Yeah. Okay.
was
Have a
was
good weekend.
yeah, okay, cool. Just thinking, actually, no, there was a CME gap, wasn't there? Where was that? That was
Was it closed?
yeah, there was one back from May. Am I looking at the right
Okay.
thing? No, I know that was one of
Oh,
the
back from me.
that was one of the funny Wednesday ones, wasn't it? Never
Okay.
quite understood those. Oh yeah, I don't know. I might have to look into that further actually,
Yeah.
but
Sure.
that's the other thing to think about is those CME gaps. I can see another one here down at like 92, well, 92K basically. So maybe that will get filled. Oh, Christ, there's another one as well at 88.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just funny that we're just not far off those numbers at the moment. So maybe that'd be a nice thing, you know, get those filled and then just kind of trundle on upwards for like slowly but steadily, you know, for the rest of this year and then into next year. I think I just got a feeling that that's quite likely. The assuming we don't just capitulate straight down into a crypto winter from here, just seems a bit not quite the right time for that. Just seems like ridiculous sized market reset and then steady upwards, as I say, for a while.
Yeah.
That's what I suspect. But I very much doubt we'll see another one of these all-time highs this year. But like, if it happens then early next year, I would think.
Yep. Who knows, eh? Anyway,
Yeah,
okay, brilliant. Right, well, I think we'll leave it there, shall we?
yeah. It's just very quickly, just John Botts. Likewise to you, sir.
Oh,
Best of the
okay.
best. Yeah.
Hi, thank you. And shall I just do my little ad again?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. And then, so should we say the goodbyes now, and then just roll out with the ad? That'd be slick, wouldn't it? Yeah,
it would. I might still do the outro at the very end, but
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure. I'll hang around.
All right.
Hope everyone else does.
You don't have to. You know what's going to happen.
That's right.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, coming along. Please do give the stream a like. The offer for Black Friday, that is live now, and that's never going to repeat. It's never going to be as good as that. And I think you'll realize from if you're in the Discord already as someone who's having a look round, you'll realize that the initial people, the first lot of people, we do look after them, and they've been treated very, very well, and you will get the same kind of treatment if you kind of join up now. The reason we made it so cheap, well, in my mind, the reason we've made it so cheap is because we want more people using the indicator, and we want to create. I mean, we've got a lovely community already, but I want it to be a bit bigger. I want to have more people there, so more people swapping ideas and stuff. But it's a lovely, friendly place over on the Discord. And, for the actual development of the actual indicator itself, it's been really helpful to get feedback from the community as well. So for that reason, I think the Black Friday thing is here as a good opportunity just to sort of, to offer it to you like super cheap. And quite frankly, it's for a year, so we know we've got you for a year, so you're in no rush to kind of like make a load of money quickly and mess it up. You can actually just learn with us in the community and in the Discord, and just make some decent money, and then this time next year, Rodney, we'll be we'll be millionaires.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt.
But
by the way, we continue to update Quadzilla as well. There's always, I mean, it's shockingly accurate and consistent already, but we're continuing to make improvements and add new features and so on during the year as well.
Yeah. If you've got any questions about anything, either join the Discord, which is savewith.crypto.org/Discord, or just leave a comment underneath any of the videos that we do on this channel, and we'll get back to you and respond. Okay, so I'll just leave you with the info about Black Friday, and I'll say it's have a great weekend from me, and also
likewise have a great weekend from him.
Okay,
it's good enough, isn't it?
That'll do. No, have a great. I'm not sure what's going to happen over the weekend. We might do a little surprise one, maybe like we did last Sunday, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend, and don't do anything too rash with your trading. All right. Take care. Bye. The Black Friday sale is now live, and it's live until the end of November. This gives you a massive 40% discount on the annual fee. This means if you're paying in dollars, you're getting it for $49 a month. If you're paying in euros, it's 42 euros a month. And if you're paying in pounds, it's just £36 a month. This gives you full access to this amazing indicator, and also full access to our Discord community. And this is where you can get trading ideas, discuss your trading ideas, ask questions. And remember, the only stupid question is the one you don't ask. We have this winning trade section here, which has some phenomenal wins like 73%, 24%, 114%, 47%, 20%. They keep going on. Some of the wins here are absolutely phenomenal. People are making lots of money in our Discord community. So if you want to become a profitable trader and you want to make your next trade profitable, head over to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. We'll see you over there.